everybody. I'm with my good friends at RetailWorks. Carolyn, Kim, how are you guys doing today?
Good, thank you.
Good. We've done a bunch of these with RetailWorks because I think they're so interesting. And so much of what you guys do talks directly to the front of the house retail, right?
Correct.
It's important. It's like where a lot of the money is made in the spot channel as well. So today we're gonna talk a bunch about display process. So give, just as an overview, because nobody, including me, nobody went to school for display process. Give me an explanation or a definition of what that is.
Well, we start the process off by doing a site visit. And we want to see their space and kind of learn about their brand.
That's it?
That's step one.
Wait, give me more than that. Okay, so the whole display process, you've got to get a good understanding of what it is that they're doing, how they operate. What else? What helps there? People, their story. What are the other things?
Yeah, that's what the site visit will tell you, all of that. But in more detail, it is getting the details of what their story is, what their brand looks like, how, what their overall look is, and if those two, the brand and the look, coordinate. Right. And their services, what they do.
Awesome. Do you think that when you go visit facilities, do a lot of them have a story ready, or do you find out they're kind of lost in their own story? And so understanding what the retail process or the display process might be, they're not even ready, are they?
I feel like sometimes they know their story, but do they know how to project that to the public and keep it strong to give them a brand?
So talk to me about the brand. Like, how does the brand come into play when you're talking about getting ready to run down this process?
Okay, so we've got a couple examples. For instance, this
I love examples. Wait, I gotta tell you, it's not often that I do these videos that people bring display stuff. I love that you have it handy.
Yeah, okay, so this is a little shop and it's very traditional. Her logo is a seal. She has products that have been around for hundreds of years. So we start with their packaging. This is her look. This is kind of her story. So then we start to choose the props that traditional trays, gold with mirrored, that kind of a look. You can roll up the towels with a little bit of ribbon. Then we use the apothecary jars that have been around forever. Again, you keep telling her story. She's traditional. She's been around forever. Also, when you add in foliage, again, you want to keep the color strong and her look.
You don't have to go out and spend a fortune on this stuff, right?
Oh, no. You can find it all over, right, Kim? I mean, you can go from Goodwill to, you can spray paint a lot of props to give them kind of a fresh look. So this is another look we've got, and this is the shop, and we call it the modern, real clean. So again, you want to do props, glass jars with a really modern shape to it. And then the tray that we use in this case is a very white, clean looking, again, to keep talking about their brand. And then we have like the white towels wrapped up in a gray tray.
So ladies, a lot of this stuff also then can be mixed and matched and reused and shifted around the store, right? It doesn't have to be we put it in place, that's it, buy a whole new package.
Correct. You just keep adding to this, or maybe you change it up a little bit, this modern look, and you want to add some foliage, you can do a succulent plant.
I love it. When you show me this stuff right now, it looks like, well, duh, everyone should know that, but they don't, do they?
No. Well, I think they know some of it, but they aren't clear as to exactly what they should put together.
Got it. And so is there, and obviously, as I said, nobody went to school for this, but if someone wants to get a feel for how this is and how it works, you guys have the ability to talk to them at a number of different levels, right? Very basic, here's how we get started. Okay, we can do visual merchandising. Here's what this looks like. Is that correct? So it's
Absolutely. Yes. Give them some examples, give them some sites to visit, that kind of thing.
We can just give them the ideas and they can go look for them themselves.
I always love when we say, you know how the whole thing with social media in the last 4 or 5 years, and people go, oh, I have Donna doing it because she's really young and she's at the front desk. But that's not really the answer, is it, when it comes to this type of visual display and merchandising, etc.?
Not unless they're very talented. And you know very quickly if they're talented or not by how it does come out.
Well, and you know that because you guys can kind of prove ROI by how you set up and how much more interested in the kind of things that people sell. Is that how it works?
Oh,
yes.
Sure. Yes.
I like it because you know this for any, I mean, I'm talking to spa directors all the time. Everything is ROI. How does that enter into your conversation, by the way? How do you have that conversation with owners or managers when you're talking to them about what you're doing?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm confused about the question.
Return on investment. Do they ask you, how do I know that what I'm investing in with you guys will pay dividends?
Oh, because of the studies that have been done. We have, yes, there's
Wait,
studies
I don't know that.
on how much more product, whether it's a window display or a very well done display, will sell versus not having a display for that product.
Got it. So we are not talking guesswork. We have an ability to actually look at stuff that says, when you do these certain things, this is what we're going to see come out the other side.
Exactly.
Correct. And if we're going to do it for a client, that's what we want to see. That's our end goal.
Okay. How long should the display stand for? What's kind of a seasonal change, or how do you look at that?
I think it depends on traffic, how often the return customer comes in.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
Or you can, if there's a lot of traffic for that store and you have a lot of return customers, you want to do it more often, maybe once a month. If not, you could do it seasonally, which could be 5 times a year.
Right. And I like that because I always think you have to keep it interesting for new clients, prospects, but for your clients as well, right? It's like, what's in it for me? What's new? What's the latest thing that you're doing along the way? Just out of curiosity, you know, CBD is so hot around the country and in our industry. Have you had anyone come in and say, okay, we're carrying CBD, we need a new display, what are you doing?
Oh, definitely.
Yes, well, we're actually planning for that right now. We're doing some planning on it. We're attending a trade show on it, and we have one client that's asking us for a possible layout for a store like that right now. So we haven't gotten as far as to the display yet.
Okay, well, we want to come back and talk about that when you're ready, right?
Okay.
How does signage fit into what you're doing?
It's very important, and it needs to be very clean and concise. And we have a couple of different sign holders that could be used. We can show them to you.
I want to see them.
A simple white.
This goes with the modern, and it could be just a very clean, simple. This is just a 2-piece sign holder.
And then there's always the acrylic, which goes with just about any
Clear
of the
acrylic.
real clean room.
That's a very basic. Just to do this is a T-stand, and then your document just slides in the middle here of the piece. It's extremely easy. Different sizes of them.
Good. I like simple, by the way. Okay, 2 of the 3 of us are wearing glasses. How does font size add into the? What does it have to do when you decide how big it? Because I can tell you, a lot of times I go into a store, I look at the display, and I'm going, I mean, it's too small.
Oh, right. It should be real clear and easy to read for anybody.
Large enough text.
People don't read, so you just want it simple.
Okay, and I know Lynn and I have done lighting before, but again, this lighting, right? Just like sitting here today, you still need good lighting.
Yeah,
correct. 3 times the amount of light that you have in your overhead lighting.
Well, I have to tell you, the whole display process, and we're going to have to do another part on this because we've already gone too long, but it's way too darn interesting to me too. So, in fact, I think we'll do it when you guys come back and tell me you're ready with CBD. I would think that's interesting.
Okay.
That would be good.
That sounds good.
Carolyn, Kim, thank you guys. Love what you do at RetailWorks.